What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for staying true to the crew. On today, I'm doing part 2 of my pre-loved shopping guide for beginners. So if you're interested in seeing part 2, stay tuned. My name is Lonnie, and these are Lonnie's Lessons. Alright guys, so we're back with part 2 of the pre-loved shopping guide. In part 1, I told you all about my favorite places to shop pre-loved. We defined some terms concerning pre-loved shopping, and we also talked about some of the benefits of shopping pre-loved. So now you're ready to go to the store. The first thing you should do is assess your current inventory in your home. That includes what clothing do you have? What gaps do you have in your wardrobe? Do you need more brown shirts? Do you need more neutrals? Do you need more blazers and jackets? Do you need more pants and skirts or shoes? If you are a beginner especially, you want to make sure that you know what you're going to get and you know what you're looking for. This really helps you not to be as overwhelmed, especially if you're going to a thrift store. And then once you take the inventory, you want to make a list. Make a list of the items that you're looking for. So say you're looking for blazers, white shirts, and jeans. So when you get to the store, you're only focusing on those items. You're not all around the store. You're not getting lost. I think a lot of times the reason why people get frustrated with the pre-loved shopping experience is because they are not narrowing down what they want to buy. So you want to narrow things down before you go. So if you're going to a consignment shop or if you're shopping online, I think the most important thing for consignment shopping is to compare. Compare prices, compare sites, find comparable items or the same item at other stores or other sites so that you know that you're getting the best value for your consignment item. Make sure that the place that you're buying your luxury items from authenticate their items. And authentication just means that someone is assessing the item and making sure that it is authentic. So if they're saying that this is a Louis Vuitton purse, there's someone there who's a specialist in Louis Vuitton who can tell you if that is a authentic item. My last piece of advice about preparing to shop pre-loved is to have an open mind. Sometimes when you shop pre-loved, you don't find exactly what you were looking for, but you have to have an open mind. You also have to be patient. Be super patient, give yourself time, give yourself a good 2-hour time block to do your shopping because you don't want to feel rushed. You want to take your time, you want to experience the store, whether it's online or in person. Another tip is to choose stores that speak to you, whether they be in person or online. Find stores that speak to your style, that speak to the way that you live your life, so that you're already going to a place that you know is going to be welcoming and inviting. And you also want to make sure that you are shopping in the category that makes the most sense for your style and your budget. So like I said before, if you have a more expensive budget or expensive taste, you might want to shop consignment or you might want to shop vintage. If you're someone who does not like styles of the past as much, you might want to shop secondhand contemporary. And if you're someone who's really specific and really loves eras of fashion from the past and you really like to have rare pieces, you might want to shop vintage. Alright, so you've narrowed things down, you got your list, and you're going to the store. So how do you pick out those beautiful items? The first tip is to look at every single item in the category. So you have to take your time and you have to literally slide your hand through each hanger and pick up pieces, piece by piece. The reason you want to do that is because depending on the organization of the store or depending on who had looked at that section before you, there may be some things in sections that don't belong. So you want to make sure that you're looking at every single piece so that you don't miss any of the good stuff. The next thing you want to do is assess the garment. This is especially true for clothing. So you want to first take the item. So I'm going to use this as an example. So you're going to take the item and you're going to look it up and down. So you want to look it up and down, and as you're looking up and down, you're looking for anything that may be wrong, discoloration, holes, stains, any type of damage. You want to look and make sure that all the buttons are here. So you just want to take it, you want to look it up and down. If there's a zipper, you want to zip it down and zip it back up. Make sure that it works. You want to make sure that the hems don't have any phrase on the ends. You want to make sure that it's a piece that is going to be quality and that it's a piece that you're going to love to have in your life. Look at the tag to see the size, and you also might want to look at the tag to see what materials the item is made of. In case you are allergic to certain fabrics, you really want to make sure that you're not buying something that you're allergic to. And also, depending on what the fabric is, you can also tell the value of something. So if something is like polyester or rayon, you know that it's probably something that was not that expensive, and maybe it may have been a fast fashion item. But if it's something that is of a luxury fabric like leather or cashmere or satin, you know that it's something that is of higher value. And so also looking for brands that you know and love, or more high-end brands, will really help you to kind of define a quality piece. A big concern for shopping pre-loved is the smell, the condition, and the care of the items. So these are real concerns, especially during a time of COVID. So I definitely want to give you guys some care tips once you take your items home. So the first thing you want to do is you want to look at the care instructions if it's a clothing item. If it's a clothing item, look at the care instructions and see if it's able to be washed. If it's able to be washed, just gently wash it before you wear it. That is a really easy solution. So if you can't wash the item, you can definitely take it to the dry cleaners and make sure that it's nice and safe and clean. So that should take away any smell if there is a smell. I will say that the places that I go, there's no smell to the clothes, but I do understand that from our childhood, we've had these bad experiences where the thrift store has smelled a certain way. But just know that the pre-loved market is really popular right now, so the clothes are moving a lot faster than they used to back in the day. So things really aren't sitting on shelves as long as they used to. Also, people aren't donating and selling things that are super old anymore. People are cleaning out their closets more often, and people are really into sustainable fashion. People are into capsule wardrobes. So people have less stuff, and they also are recycling their clothes more. So that cycle is really helpful for the condition of your clothes. Another thing you can do when you get home is to refresh your items with a luxury cotton spray. This gives it a lovely smell. It smells so good. You can purchase your marquise at lolipcare.com. Another thing you can do with fabrics is you can iron them or you can steam them. Steam really helps to sanitize and cleanse fabrics, so that's a really great option for you as well. So last but not least, I'm going to talk about sanitizing your hard surface items like plates or dinnerware or accessories like earrings. So these are easier to sanitize because you can wash them or disinfect them really easily. So for earrings or bracelets or any type of hard jewelry, take a disinfecting wipe and just rub across the surface. Just make sure that if it's an earring, you get nice into those crevices of the earring back to get any bacteria or anything off of the earring. And if it's a plate or a bowl or a fork or a utensil, what you want to do is you want to fill up your sink with some soapy water and add a splash of bleach. This is an old school method, y'all. The bleach will kill all the bacteria. You just want to cleanse it as you normally would. You take the price tag off, you wash it, you cleanse it. If you have a dishwasher, you can also double cleanse it by washing in the sink first and then putting into the dishwasher. All that hot water and all that soap will clean any germs off of it, and then it'll be ready for you to add to your home. Alright guys, so that's it for my pre-loved shopping guide for beginners. I hope that you learned something about shopping pre-loved. Just let me know, did I open up your mind about shopping pre-loved? Would you ever consider it? Have you done it before? Let me know down in the comments. Are you a novice or are you a pro at shopping pre-loved? As always, make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Lonnie was the third, and also like this video and click that bell notification so that you never miss another video. As always, I leave you in love, peace, and style. Until next time. Bye.